Welcome to London.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Back in January, we went to London for 5 days, and despite the cold weather, we had an amazing time visiting this bustling metropolis. After dropping off our bags at our hotel, we headed towards the closest attraction to us, which happened to be the Harry Potter shop at platform 9 3/4 because yes, there is a platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross. You can buy all sorts of souvenirs, but we decided to buy a bottle of butterbeer, which is actually just cream soda with some hints of butterscotch. Next stop was Borough Market, known for being one of the largest and oldest food markets in London.
So this sandwich was £10 and we are underneath this train.
Borough Market was full of high quality produce and items like cured meats and bread and cheeses, but it did feel a bit empty, probably because we were there during the middle of the week, so this place is probably busier during weekends. We did buy a really good quality sausage roll at this famous place. We bought some juice and then headed towards our next destination. Our next destination was the Thames River. It is the longest river in England and it passes through London. It's a nice spot to stroll around, especially on a sunny day, because we didn't think we would have that many sunny days. Next on our list was Leadenhall Market, a beautiful Victorian covered market full of specialty food stores, trendy bars, and expensive clothing stores. Leadenhall Market was a great little stopover before our next destination, which was the Sky Garden.
So we're finally at the top of Sky Garden. So we're on the 35th floor. And tickets to come here are free, but you do have to book ahead of time. So we booked ours last week. So we booked our tickets last week once we looked at the weather forecast. And we're pretty lucky because we do have some sun today.
You can spend as much time as you want outside in the viewing area, but you can also relax indoors and enjoy the lush garden.
So we are here at Westminster Station to take a look at Big Ben because the weather is still pretty nice. There's definitely a lot of traffic right now, but you can see Westminster Abbey in the back there.
We spent the rest of the afternoon walking around, taking in the sights. We didn't schedule a tour of Westminster Abbey, but that may be on our list of things to do for next time.
Even though we are here in the middle of winter, I have to say there's so many tourists. And you can see everyone lining up to get that perfect picture with the red telephone booth. So I will show you the lobby and the breakfast room tomorrow, but let's start with a little room tour. So coming in, we have the bathroom, and then we have some storage. Oh, macaron waiting for us, the TV, a king bed, and a little lounge chair. And this is the view from our room. For dinner that night, we were supposed to go to a famous fish and chips place, but it happened to be closed on that night, so we settled on this place called Flatiron, which had really affordable and tasty steak, an amazing truffle mac and cheese, and the ambiance was spot on. So good morning from Piccadilly Circus Station. We are here because we are going to watch the changing of the guards at 11, but we're slightly early, so we just wanted to walk around this famous area. We are going to try to go to Fortnum and Mason for their very good teas if it's open, otherwise we'll have to come back. Our initial plan was to shop before the changing of the guards, but we didn't realize that most stores would be closed and would only open at 10 or 11. So we headed towards Buckingham Palace to find a nice spot before the official ceremony. It's a good thing we arrived 40 minutes early because there was a lot of people, even though we were in January. It wasn't easy to find a perfect spot because by the time we arrived, there was already a lot of people lining up, and we didn't know from which doors the guards would come out of, so we found a spot that we thought was decent, and we waited until 11. Watching the changing of the guards, we're going to have lunch, and right after we're going to look at this play. So it's Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Since we had some time before the start of the play, we walked over to Chinatown and tried to find a place for lunch. Chinatown was beautifully decorated for the upcoming Chinese New Year, and we settled for lunch at this small local hole in the wall that served delicious Lanzhou hand-pulled noodles. When walking back to the theater, we found another Harry Potter themed store, and they were selling a lot of souvenirs, as well as an impressive collection of magic wands. Then we finally made it to the theater.
We obviously couldn't film the play, but the theater was really gorgeous and the play was really fun if you're a Harry Potter fan. To conclude our second day, we had dinner in Chinatown again since it was right next to the theater. And then we headed towards Leicester Square for some window shopping and people watching. So this summarizes the beginning of our trip, and in the next video we'll show you other cool places in London and our day trip to Oxford.